Okay, let's get started with our Nidra and sound bath for today, for our New Year's Eve. I'm sure you're all ready to let go of 2020 like I am and bring in this new year with new possibilities and a new way of coping, of dealing, of understanding life. And I'm sure you've all learned so much this year that when we give ourselves our own peaceful, restful, healing time for our body, for our mind, our heart, it's really important to realign and recenter with the truth of our own soul, of our own essence, which is love and peace, and your own magical gifts as well that are within you, that your soul has come to this earth to explore. And I'm sure that you've learned so much this year, and it's taught us all that we need to have patience and have a lot more respect for the whole of the world, for the whole of life, for each other, for ourselves, for the whole of the world, with resilience and respect and with deep healing. As this whole year, I know we've all been healing so much, as Mother Earth has been healing as well. So as we come to our Yoga Nidra, our meditation and sound bath energy, let's notice how we have been healing, how we have been experiencing our different trials and challenges this year, and what we can learn from that, what we can take into the next year with positivity, with a sense that we've moved forward and we can move forward into a space where we are our own thriving love energy inside ourselves, and that when we have our own thriving love energy inside ourselves, that we always have this with every breath. Returning to this is our choice and is our sovereignty, that we can remind ourselves we have this inside of us, the love, the peace that has always been with us throughout eternity, as we are divine love. I'd like us all to either sit or lie down and be as comfortable, be relaxed as you possibly can be for this Nidra and sound bath. And if you would like to move at any time or take any stretches, you're really welcome to, of course. If you'd like to practice any of the mantras and even make any sounds as you're lying down, I think everybody is muted, and I'll check that. And you're really welcome to join in with the mantras, with the sounds, as we can release and we can refresh with our breath, with sound really easily. Sound is a great transformative vibration that we have within us, with our own sound and our own voice, as well as all the sounds around us. And I'm sure you know and you realise what effect sounds and music or nature has on yourself, and how these can really uplift you and bring back different memories, but different awareness, and how sound can refresh us into the present moment. So as you lie down, let's start to get comfy, or if you're staying seated, be really comfy and warm and relax through your body. Earlier on, I drew a card for us all, and the card is Gaia, with a beautiful goddess, Mother Earth picture of the earth being held by Mother Earth, a great goddess, Gaia. And the card says, Earth connection, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. Does That's for us all today, for our New Year's Eve, and for the collective. And as you become as comfy as possible, I'd just like to read out from a great book called the Radiance Sutras. The Radiance Sutras is an ancient Vedic text, and this translation is by Lauren Rush. She's the main translator of the Radiance Sutras, and if you typed it into Google, it would come up with some nice quotes for you as well, so you'd be able to find some quotes from this book in Google. And the sutras talk about Nidra, about the state of Nidra, which means sleep. Nidra, to fall asleep, slumber, to be in the state of a budding flower, and the mystic name of Bra. Sleep is an important part of meditation, and we should always welcome the impulse to fall into sleep. Take good care of yourself and tuck yourself in. Nidra is sometimes translated as a state of half meditation, half sleep. When we fall asleep for a few seconds or minutes, there is something wonderful that happens in our meditation. We can feel into releasing, relaxing into the arms of the goddess, into the magic of all. Meditation is a courtship. You are romancing the instinctive divinity of life, dating Prana Shakti. Prana as life force, Shakti as the goddess of creation. There comes a time when the goddess embraces you and takes you into her realm. It is a pure surrender. Your daily meditation practice tunes your nerves and cleans up the pathways of perception. Day by day, if you honour each impulse that arises, you attend to all the unfinished business in your mind and heal your nerves. Then you are ready. Because you are tuned to your body, you can feel the call to relax even more into life, into the flow of all. And you fall into something instead of inner darkness. You fall into an inner light. This is Prara Devi Prakshakti, beyond transcendence, visible shining manifestation and laughter. Universal soul is a state that we embrace in meditation and Nidra, in the form of the goddess who is more ancient than time and younger than springtime, who is concerned for you, has come from beyond eternity to care for you, to fill you with her shining energy and light you up with her laughter. As you take deep breaths, allowing your breath to be a sweet inner caress, allowing your breath to fully fill you up with your inhale and empty you out as you exhale. Just as a new year honours the past announcing the ending of our old year and the welcoming, the rising of the new year. Each breath honors this within you. Inhaling the new and exhaling the old. And maybe as you exhale, you can take a few sighing breaths to fully release. And if you're lying down, noticing the weight of your body dropping to the ground even more. Allowing the weight of yourself to release and surrender. And surrendering any weight, any burden with your breath as you sigh this out and let this go to Mother Earth. Taking a few more sighs, maybe making a sound of And if you could think of a word that could sum up what you would like to let go of from 2020. Let's take 5 sighing breaths, maybe with that sound ha again. And perhaps each breath you release something new. And often what we feel as our challenges, as our lessons, as what we need to let go of is our soul's path to learn and to grow through these challenges, through these repeated patterns, our samskaras. Often, as we realize this, we can be even more gentle to ourselves with healing, with compassion, inviting gentleness and kindness to sweep through you and be around you, radiating this gentleness and kindness all the way through you, through your own body, all your organs, your heart, your mind, the gentleness and kindness of your soul. And offering this with all the growth that you've experienced this year, offering it up to the divine, offering it up to your own awareness to notice and to say thank you. And if you were to call on healing for a particular part of yourself, healing perhaps these repetitive patterns, healing perhaps something that is new or that you are moving through and transforming through, what would you like to receive as healing today? You can receive this healing with your intention. You're worthy, you're enough, you're loved. And perhaps with this healing, you can give yourself a new perspective of peace within you, peace within you, around you, and streaming from you. Peace for others, for animals, for Mother Nature. And either repeating Shanti, peace, in your own way, inside or aloud, as you breathe. Shanti. Shanti. Maybe a sigh or ha. And perhaps with the humming of the Shruti box, you can hum within you. Hum within your heart. Hum to all the trillions of cells. Hum to the thought pathways. And perhaps taking a sigh or a ha breath again. Feeling these vibrations of your own inner sound, your breath, and the sounds that are played with light, with healing all the way through you, to every part of you, sending this healing with blessing, blessing you, blessing your space, blessing your area, blessing all the world. And as you fully let go, as if into a sleep of sweetness, streaming with golden light, feeling these sounds with healing, to release and to renew, breathing deep. As you absorb those vibrations, feeling into your breath, the silence, the sound of your breath, like the ocean, the life force, allowing the sounds to cleanse and clear, inviting your breath, cleansing and clearing. Noticing the space of you now, the space as you inhale, filling up fully, the space as you exhale, emptying out, releasing. I read a translation of the sutra. Delight in this entire universe as permeated with divine awareness, and every area of your body, your feet, your face, your shoulders, made out of divine awareness. The body of the planet beneath you are beyond the farthest horizons, the stars and the reaches of space. All are arising from God consciousness. Know this and dissolve into peace. All around you in every moment, the world is offering a feast for your senses. Songs are playing, tasty food is on the table, fragrances are in the air, colours fill the eyes with light. You who long for union, attend this banquet with loving focus. The outer and inner worlds open to each other. Oneness of vision, oneness of heart. Right here in the midst of it all. Ascend with it, with the ecstatic essence, embracing the world. And as you breathe and your breath flows with a stream of consciousness, waves of peace, of love, allowing this wave of your breath, each breath, to cleanse and to bring clarity, this shining clarity of peace, of love, of your own strength. And as you settle into your breath, and the sound of your breath, let's now breathe blessings through the whole of our body, breathing these blessings to each part that's named in our rotation of consciousness, and breathing these blessings to your heart's prayer, to your passion, to what lights you up and fills you with joy, with excitement, and what your heart is calling for you to open even more, with even more love and peace right now, today. And in Yoga Nidra, we set an intention called a Sankalpa. This intention, in your own present awareness, can be a different intention each time that you come to your meditation, or it can be the same intention each time. It can grow and evolve and change. But whatever you feel is your truth in your heart, either as a word, as a sentence, as a statement, or perhaps as an affirmation, or perhaps you can simply repeat, I am love. And as you set your intention, noticing how this could expand out to the world, as if you could beam it up to the world and across and around the world, sharing the whole world with the love, the peace from your heart, your heart song, your heart prayer. And also how you can serve others, the world, through your heart's prayer. How this stream of love, of peace, of consciousness through you can flow out and ripple and wave. And what if you could change in a slight small way? What would you change to help yourself live more and more in your heart's song, your heart's intention? And this doesn't have to be a big change, it can be very, very little, just the awareness of living more in your heart's intention, your heart's calling, your heart's service for all. And with blessings to our heart, to our soul, to our body and our mind, blessing the whole of yourself now as you circulate this peace with divine, sparkling, healing light, as you are divine, sparkling, healing light, divine love, streaming through you as you, all around you, divine love. And let's bless ourselves with healing in each point that is named, sending divine love there. Starting with your left big toe, all the way down to your left big toe. Sending healing there. And noticing this pathway from your heart all the way down to this point with divine love. Each point linking in a web, a pattern, a weaving of the tapestry of you, magnificent with divine love. Moving to your second toe of your left foot, the third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Moving up through the left foot, sole of foot, heel, ankle, shin, calf, knee, thigh, inner thigh, left hip, left side of pelvis, up through the left side of your torso, all through the organs, through the left side of your rib cage, back to your heart, your lung, as you breathe through. Noticing the left shoulder, down through the left upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, left hand, palm, left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. All the fingers and the left thumb together, shining, and this awareness traveling up through the left side of you again, all the way now up to the left side of your neck, the side of your face, the left ear, left eye, left nostril, the left side of your skull, and brain, mind, and moving across to the right side, the left and right hemispheres of your brain, your mind shining with healing through your mind, noticing the crown of your head and illuminating the crown of your head with this light shimmering from the divine through you as divine, down through the right side of your face, right eye, ear, nostril, down through the right side of your neck, down through the right shoulder, right arm, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, right hand, across your palm to your right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, all shining with healing, sparkling, divine love. And this shining up through the right side of you and down through the right side, through your right lung, rib cage, all through the right side of your torso, organs, pelvis, and around your right hip, down through the right thigh, inner thigh, knee, shin, calf, ankle, heel, the sole of your right foot to your right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. All of the toes together, shimmering in this light. And moving up through the right side of you in your own streaming, healing way, across to the left side and down all the way through the left side. Once more. And up through the left side and down through the right side. Up through the right side and down through the left. Combining both sides together as you breathe from your toes to your toe tips with this shimmering, smiling energy moving all the way through you, up through your legs, across your hips, your pelvis, up through your spine, shimmering this energy through all of your organs, your systems, up through your lungs, your heart, to your brain, your mind, the senses, the elements within you of earth, water, fire, air and space. Blessing and honouring all the way through you, the whole of you, all the way through the whole of you, with shimmering, healing, abundant light of thriving inside of each cell, regenerating, renewing, recycling. And as you breathe, taking big deep breaths, maybe sighing out and the sound ha. And again, noticing your breath and the silence around you for a moment or so. And this silence point as your beginning, your silence of stillness, and just like snow, imagining a beautiful frosty or snow-covered land with trees, with a stream, possibly with icicles, with snowflakes, noticing the sound of your sacred winter space. Just as your body is your temple, imagining a temple in this space in your own way. A temple for your New Year's Eve. And a temple illuminated and lit up by the full moon, called the cold moon, in the sign of Cancer, the mother of Gaia, of Mother Earth. And as you imagine this winter temple in your own uniqueness, adding different objects, different sounds, animals, guides, angels, in your own way. And as you imagine sitting in this temple, how could you move? How could you bless this space of you? And what sounds could fill the air? And possibly you can imagine the sound of the divine, the divine sound of your breath, and the sound of your heart once more. If your heart could make a sound, what would this be? Singing from your heart. And possibly you can imagine moving in this space from your heart with movements of love, of peace. Now read from the sutras again. The breath flows out, the breath flows in. Thus thousands of times a day. Everyone who breathes is adoring the goddess. Know this and be in great joy. Learn and listen from the ongoing prayer of the breath. Life shall dance in you, a dance of ever-renewing delight. Once again, either silently repeating Shanti or breathing with peace, or out loud, joining with Shanti, peace, 3 times as you inhale to prepare. Shanti. 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 Sealing this in with love and peace, your resilience, your strength, your compassion, kindness, gentleness, and with playfulness as we come to this world to experience, to play, to learn. And breathing with your heart once more, taking big breaths with thanks for your heart, your soul, your inner teacher. Big breaths, thanking your lungs, your organs. Big breaths, thanking your body, your mind. Big breaths, thanking all. As you start to wake and feeling the ground below you, sending this love and peace to Mother Earth. As you start to wriggle your fingers, your toes, feeling the air around you and sending this love, this peace up to all, to the world, to the divine. Starting to move when you're ready. And of course, if you prefer to lie down, you're very welcome to. And as you come to a seated position, stretching out your fingers, your thumbs, stretching out your arms if you like as well. Maybe rotating your wrists and maybe do a little bit of a dance up to the sky or around in your own way. And you can circle your wrists towards each other. And then in your own way, joining the little fingers together, we circle the hands, and then the backs of the hands meet each other to the thumbs. You can circle the hands around, forming a lotus mudra of your heart, just in your own way a few times, circling and spinning your heart's prayer wheel, spinning the lotus flower of peace, of love, of healing. And bringing your lotus flower Padma Mudra back to your heart when you're ready, please. As you soften your shoulders and close your eyes. As you think about this last day of this year, what we are saying thanks for, and what we have released and grown from, what we are to work with further and to journey, to experience with for the next year. And as we sit in the present moment, in this point of 0, point of stillness. Just imagining that you're sending out love from your heart, from your lotus, beaming this up and all around the world. And this is also capturing and sealing back into your heart with love, with peace for you and through you to Mother Earth. What words of creation that can you think of now, just in a few moments, to honour in your own special way this year? And what words of creation can you send forward to this next year, to 2021? And as we seal our fingers and our palms together, perhaps you can think of one word that you can really focus on for the next days, weeks, months, years. And this can be a word that you can type into the chat afterwards, as we'll all connect and read each other's words as well. So as you just allow this word to spring from your heart in your own special way, bowing to your heart and bowing to all, bowing to the year that has been and the year to come. Namaste.